Schools are designed and constructed to support the society in which they function. Today, most schools are built around the concept of an industrial society where the tools and workspaces nurture this. The learning environment is made up of the teacher and students, their physical surroundings such as the classroom, and the tools which they use in this context. As society changes, so do the schools need to change. One such change is to create a school environment where the technologies and tools of today's world are used in the day-to-day life of all schools. Some schools have come far, others still have a long way ahead of them. As new emerging technologies appear at an ever faster pace and as society evolves, all educational environments need to adapt and develop continuously. As students thrive in the use of technology, our educational environment has to adapt in order to provide for these digital natives in a way that gives them a possibility to grow and use technology in a learning context. In order to fully utilize the strength of the technological advancements, an educational perspective and framework is crucial.
Well-designed educational content provides new and interesting possibilities, such as collaborating over traditional boundaries. We have just started to use this new technology. There is clear potential for mobile technology in education.
Building on educational research is a necessity for applying future technologies in the educational landscape. In an era of interaction, the school needs new tools for learning. These can be built on computers, mobile devices, consoles, and other technological platforms.
For us, the wireless networks is really important because that makes it able to run in the formal school setting. And the sensor network technology is really good because then we can run the actual game within that setting, within the physical space.
The project Mobile Learning Environments is financed by the Nordic Innovation Centre and is carried out by a broad consortium from universities, businesses and government organisations. Within the project, a pedagogical game is designed for 3 different technical platforms for the primary school systems of the Nordic countries. The platforms have been tested in Sweden, Denmark and Finland and have been compared in order to provide research data from 3 perspectives: education, business and technology. The results of the project are guidelines and recommendations for businesses wanting to enter the market of mobile learning, for educators wanting to use mobile technologies, and for developers wanting to design future pedagogical tools and material.
The breakthroughs in mobile technologies and the use of these in education during the past years are both inspiring and thrilling. Over the coming years, we expect many companies to grow and take market shares within this area. We're living in a time of change, where the result of projects such as the mobile learning environments provide for useful tools for businesses which want to enter this new market space.
The 3 platforms which were designed within the Mobile Learning Environments project utilized several different technologies and platforms. The first platform used Nokia smartphones. The platform used GPS technologies for outdoors positioning. The second platform was run on Windows Mobile on an HTC smartphone together with GPS and Bluetooth. The third platform was a sensor network environment which, through a ubiquitous computing perspective, embedded RFID, Bluetooth, sound and other input and output sensors. By testing out 3 different versions of the same pedagogical game-like exercises, differences, strengths and weaknesses of the technologies were identified and how they relate to the users and the environment of the formal school. As new technologies for learning enter the field of education, the relationship between the environment, the teacher, the students and the tools they use will change. And with this changed relationship, the role of teachers has to change as well. In order to fully utilize the strength of the technological advancements, an educational perspective and framework is crucial.
For new technologies to be accepted within a framework such as the formal school system, they need not only to be easy to use, they also need to fulfill the needs of the users as well as be cost-effective and robust. So when designing for learning environment such as a formal school system, you need to consider not only the pedagogical or the technical perspective, you need to mainly design for the interaction between the environment in question, the users and the new tool that is going to be introduced. So if you can balance these key factors, then you will have a successful design solution.
I think the schools today need to adapt to the surrounding society. One way of doing that is to use M-learning, mobile learning and ICT. I think it has a great potential.
The Mobile Learning Environments project has produced guidelines and recommendations from an educational, technological and business perspective. On this page, you'll also find contact information for all the member organizations of the consortium, as well as links to research connected to the project.